And just how long do you plan to look out that window?
For as long as it takes to believe my eyes.
Trees and mountains aren't hard to believe if you ask me, my lord.
Let us find respite soon. I can't remember life outside of this carriage. The Greenwood, a place I've imagined since I was a boy, sitting in my father's tent and listening to stories of home. The trees are taller than I expected.
This hamlet isn't worth our time. There are better places to rest. I have no desire to linger in this squalor.
Be patient, Edward. I'd like to meet some of my people. The farm should be at the other end of this road. We should go and check on it.
We're going away from it. Okay, with that intro, what's going on, everyone? Thank you for joining me. You are in the zone, the gaming zone with Lacan, and we are back in Noble Legacy. We played this game a while back. Um, so we played this game a while back. It was a lot of fun then. They have since implemented a ton of changes to the character AI, changes to the building, changes just all around, even to the gameplay. I believe there were some changes to the story as well, which was not fleshed out really um, when we played it. So a lot of changes to this game. So I wanted to hop in, check out those changes. It's been a while since I played it, so I thought I'd go back through the tutorial a bit just to kind of familiarize myself with the building and all that stuff. And if they added, well, since they added a bunch of new stuff, maybe they'll go through all of those things as well in the tutorial. So I'm going to hop in and start this. I don't know where he's going. I'm pretty sure this is where we're supposed to be going. But I do like the banner between these two. I always felt like there could have been something pretty cool or fun with this story. So I was a little disappointed that it wasn't too much to it, but so immediately the world looks the same. I don't really see anything graphically that's different. The character art didn't look great. I'm not sure if when I played earlier there were some very noticeable staggering with the game, with the recording. In the game itself, I didn't notice anything. Played just fine for me. But with the recording, there was some jitteriness, and we can see some kind of play with the shadows a little bit. So I did adjust some settings to try to help with that, as well as settings within my recording app, as well as settings within the game. So if some of the graphics appear to be off, it may be because of those changes that I made. I'm gonna check that really fast. Yeah, I mean we've got everything moved down to medium. We'll keep it like that for this recording. We'll see how everything goes, and then I will set everything to default for the next one and see. We'll even turn on DLSS. See how that goes. But for this game, we'll go ahead and just stick to what we have here.
This place seems a bit run down. I wonder what befell these people.
Let us find out.
Laziness. There's Alma. You remember Alma? She's way over here.
A good day, is it?
Damn, hit me.
Hello, traveller. Welcome to Greenwood Farm. Our larder is a bit meagre these days, but you're welcome to a warm fire and some mushroom stew if you need a rest.
Do you know not who you address, woman? This is the rightful lord of this land, and he owns this farm and everything within it.
Calm yourself, Edward. You are most generous to offer such hospitality. Might I offer to help in return?
Yes, my lord. Thank you, my lord.
This place has everything it needs to succeed. Fertile ground, plenty of trees, good clean water, with fish and game for hunting. Why do these people struggle so?
These people are but poor farmers and have been without their lord for so long they have become aimless. A firm hand is needed to guide them.
Then we must do what we can to help. First, we should see who else is ready to work.
Okay, so we'll go over here and speak to Thomas. Wait, they already have a tavern here? That's different. Can't see the buildings. Here we go. Oh, I could see them here. We got a fishery up. We got the woodcutter, forager. They're all there. Tavern, and the builder's lodge.
I've no complaints. Well, not many. I'm sure I'll see you again.
Ah, my liege, your presence honors us. How can I be of assistance?
Good day, man. This place seems to lack the proper amount of food. Do you not have someone foraging?
We lost our last forager to the winter. Damn shame. Been surviving on scraps since then we have. I am trying to make more shelter, but swinging an axe all day almost put me out of commission.
I have a proposition for you. My uncle and I will continue the logging in your stead if you agree to turn your attention to foraging.
That would be a great exchange, and easier on the old back now. I shall do as you wish.
Yeah, I think I may. I just don't want to mess up the video recording. But I think I do want to. I am going to boost up the graphics up to as much as I can. And see if I can get a good recording with it at max graphics so we can get a good idea of what this game should look like. So we're going to do some logging. I got to assign Thomas as a forager. So assign Thomas as a forager in the buildings tab K. So we'll hit K. Here, and then Thomas
Consider
is a
it done.
forager now.
Did you just offer these peasants our labour?
We need to expand this settlement in order to
Our
attract more good
labor,
folk
no,
to work
mine,
this land.
because you're not going to do
We
anything.
should start by cutting down some trees.
God help me.
Okay. So gather lumber, 20 pieces of lumber. That looks like the lumber house over there. So let's go over here. Yeah, and I think that's the gatherer's hut right there. What do we got? Alright. So we'll hit 1, that brings out the axe, and then we'll hit E, and he up. Just walk right in front of it. And he just does it. I think. I only got the hold E. Yep. I'm not sure what's going on. The trees usually fall, and then you just go through this chopping motion to get the actual lumber. And you got your number below the tree.
Great display of strength, my lord. Surely you have enough lumber now.
Let's see this one. You stop walking into us, you keep messing us up. Okay, here we go. This one fell. I should have led off. This game is in early access. Alpha, I believe, early access. So there may be bugs, or there are going to be bugs, I should say. So just expect that. They are working on it. They seem to be implementing a lot of changes and fixes very actively. Yeah, they are doing their best right now. So again, when I played this game was phenomenal. I thought it was really, really good. It had a lot of potential, a lot of promise. It did need some work on performance and things like that, but what they presented was very, very cool to me. One of the things that I really liked about the game was the building aspect. They have presets that you can put down, but they also have the free building where you can build the building how you want to build it. And then the villagers will have their wants and needs to be satisfied. I believe that was one of the things that was changed. I'm not sure if they implemented the change just yet, but that was one of the things that changed, where the normal peasants don't really have needs that you have to fulfill whenever you build a building. But some of the higher level villagers will have certain needs that you have to fulfill with regards to their house, their living quarters, as well as their working environment. They have needs for those things. Who they work with, who they work around, and then like certain decoration levels. So they actually implement it. So with F here, system that actually caters towards the decoration minded people, the people that like putting out furniture and things like that. I'm one of them. I mean, I think everybody that builds likes to be able to decorate their houses, their buildings with stuff to make it look nice, to make it look realistic. But in most games, that is not. It's more of a personal preference. It's not rewarded or has any type of effect in the game. And more now, we're starting to see games come out where the decoration actually has some level of effect in the game, which I think is outstanding. I think it's very cool. And this is one of the first games that I've seen that had it. Frost Survival VR also had an implementation for that as well. But this was one of the first games where decoration score has some type of game consequence or game influence benefit in game for decorating. So yeah, I think that's really cool. So here we go. We want to place a woodcutter's bench, showing me where it is. All items, economy. This looks a little different actually. Woodcutter's hut. Here's the woodcutter's bench. it shows you where the front is with that arrow there. So I'll go ahead and place that. I'll place it here.
Settlement will need more lumber and planks. One of these villagers should be able to take over from here.
That stout lad of theirs looks like he has some strength. He would make a good woodcutter.
Okay. So it escaped. Oh, oh. Get out of build mode there. Okay, and then we want to assign Fred as a lumberjack. Do we have to meet Fred first? Yeah, let me do this. So this is the log storage. So I'm going to go ahead and come here and I want to put this. Okay. Shift and right click shifts the whole thing in there. So let's see, Fred, where are you at? So I could probably just go to K and go to woodcutter and then put Fred in there.
The lodge is complete, but some additional furnishings could do a lot for our woodcutters' morale.
I, for one, believe the peasantry should be happy simply to have work. But I suppose a happy worker is a productive one.
Okay. So it says refine lumber into planks, improve woodcutter's decoration score. Here it is. So adding decoration to the workplace improves their mood, makes it so that they're willing to work harder, do more. So again, a benefit to actually decorating, which is cool, very cool. So we'll come here. Yeah, so they did some changes here to their menu system. Hey, we got a bow now. That's cool. So we'll click planks. Planks, planks. So do I have to have the wood on me? Guess I have to have the lumber on me. So shift, right click. Yeah, so there we go. So we can just check that and click it once. Check the repeat crafting and then click craft and it'll just keep. Okay, so I have to keep clicking. Which I don't think was an issue in the last one. I think that it was automatic as well. On the other one, you just kind of had to wait. So you're doing this and you're using up the logs to make planks, but you're also getting some firewood in the process. It didn't tell me how many I needed. So I'll go for around 60. Let's go for 70. We did 4 each. Yep. So how do I stop it? Uncheck the repeated crafting. Yep. Okay. That's 80 planks and 40 firewood. So now we get to decorate. So F to build. They have a tool rack already. They have storage. So we'll go to all items, decoration. And I will put That's a store. No break area for him. The dining table. How big is this thing? Okay, that's not too bad. Give him a place to sit and eat, I guess.
Looks like I have some leftover firewood from the logging process. I'm
That
sure
one thing
any
was
one of
enough.
these villagers would appreciate some additional wood for their hearth.
And this was one of the things that was kind of messed up in this. It's getting these chairs right, but it looks like it's working. Maybe. I'll just put it here. Oh. Okay. What does Q do? Build interact. Okay. So it says go to villager's home, use firewood on hearth. I still have the firewood on me. That is not the home. There we go. Look at this. We got the hearths.
With that taken care of, you'd best select a sawyer to continue producing planks and firewood so they can take care of themselves.
Jeez. 5. Okay. I love that it's voice acted. There you go. So we need to get on so that they can gather the firewood themselves. This is a tavern. And then more houses over there. Okay, assign someone to be a sawyer. So that was K. Buildings. Woodcutter. Sawyer. And I don't have any money. So it looks like I'm gonna have to recruit somebody,
Not much happens around.
but it's not taking me there. Where are these places? These aren't. I thought these were houses over here. Oh, this is the Builder's Lodge. Okay. And then this is the house. Yep. There's Fred. You got this Harold dude. Who are you? Okay. So they're going to sleep already. I'll fill this up. Oh, I am out of firewood. So now that I've met him, is he come up as an option for me?
I'm
Is
sure
he
I'll
a
see you.
villager?
Hey, how's it going then?
Let's see. Okay. Woodcutters. Yeah, still don't see him. So let me come here to recruits. This isn't unlocked yet. There's Alma. Thomas, and there's Ulrich. Yeah, we got plenty of villagers. Harold and Bertha.
What a fine day this is. A warm meal and a roof over my head. It's not much, but it is enough.
Okay. I mean, so I'm liking some of these changes that I'm seeing in the menus. I am at a loss
A good day, is it?
as to how they expect me to do this. It's like currently I can do it by taking somebody off of a job that I already have them assigned to do.
Best keep moving. No sense in standing idle.
Let's go to jobless. I wonder if the reason why I don't have access to them is because it's nighttime and they're sleeping. I'm not sure, so I'll just have to wait until the morning time and see. So I'll be right back until then. So I'll be right back.
If I even have to smell another berry bush, I'm going to be sick. We should sell some of these wretched things to whoever is stupid enough to buy them.
Good idea, Uncle. Then we can further invest in this little village.
Yes, something of the sort.
We'll need planks from the woodcutter to build proper storage for a market.
Okay, so I ended up switching. Let's see, woodcutter. Fred over from lumberjack to Sawyer. which isn't going to fly. I'm going to go ahead and try relogging in the game and see if that fixes it. We are on currently, it says building structures is vital to your success and noble legacy. You can open the menu with the F key. You can place frames of structures and complete them later. Completing a structural part requires materials and your trusty hammer. Okay. Building structures take time, but you can assign villagers to be builders at a builder's lodge. Any villagers assigned to this role will begin building any frame in your village, provided your storehouse has the needed materials, which we don't have a storehouse yet. Once you place a key part on a structure, it will become a building. Your buildings can be viewed in your kingdom menu by pressing K. Each building may have different assignment slots where you can place villagers to accomplish related tasks. Some buildings have multiple requirements to function. Check these requirements in the maintenance tab of the building details menu. Upgrading a building will result in more assignment slots, better production capabilities, and other perks. If you place something wrong or want to remove a structure or decorations, you can press Q. To open the radio menu, then select demolish to delete the part. Any cost spent on the part is refunded when it's demolished. So you get all your bits back. Okay. So they actually have the spot that we want to build the storehouse right here. And there's Alma. Let's see. That dude's just watching me. Not creepy at all. Let's see. So we'll go ahead and build the structure here. I'll see once I get this up if maybe the issue is just that we don't have anybody that's qualified for the woodcutter stuff, and that's the reason why they're not coming up for me, or if getting this new building fixes the issue. I'll go ahead and do this building first and go from there. So place at least 2 wood foundations. F. Got the wood foundations. We don't have wood on this. So I'll place the frame. Okay.
A good day, is it?
That there, and you know what? Let's do this. Q. Q. Demolish. Demolish. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that again. We'll do this structural wooden half foundation. Do that right
Fine day.
here. Now you want the full wood foundation. There. And there. F. Want the door in the same spot. Right there. This is essentially the same thing that I did. Can I get that in there? Yep. 2 planks. Well, let me do that. So, F. Go ahead and do this with the window. What's this? Wood vertical half wall. Okay. Come back here. Thank you. And well, so we'll get that much built.
At least the weather's keeping steady.
For now. And then we'll go to get our wood logs and planks that we left. That's the tavern. Woodcutters is right here.
A good day.
Let's see. We took half of its logs, and then we'll take all of these. Should break. And then we'll pull out a hammer, which is number 3. We'll get the building. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Let's do the foundations. Okay. No, so we need more lumber. So let's get him. Okay. Woodcutters, move back over to lumberjack. Working Fred to death. Wasn't very much there, so I feel like we need to go out and grab some lumber ourselves here in a second. Let's get what we can done. Okay. Let's get this foundation. Okay. Yeah. All this takes lumber. I thought we'd use more planks than lumber. But B, or not B, F. F. Where would the railing be? It's under structural still. Structural. Structural. Okay. We'll get this here. Here. Those do take planks. Boom. We'll do.
Even the birds.
Okay. That is a door frame, right? Looks like it's up too high. Now we'll see how it lands. Right click. Let's get some trees. Get these trees chopped down and I'll be right back. Okay. We got our hammer out. We got some logs. Let's get this built. That guy is still watching me. Alright. Now we just need to get the roofs on top. Structural. I don't think these will work. If I was too wide, 2 by 2, they will work, but let's go with need you to turn, rotate. Okay. And then okay. So that wasn't too bad at all. This was just like a 1 by 2 though. So, but that wasn't bad. As long as you got the materials for it. And now that we have the storehouse, we should have better access to materials. But let's see. So for our next step, we need the merchant's ledger on a new foundation. So we'll hit F, come here, and then economy. And then we'll look for storehouse. This is the merchant's ledger. And let's go ahead and turn this around. Yeah, thank you. It'd be nice if it just moved. Place you
Unlike
there.
the furniture, the foundations and walls will need to be constructed manually.
The storehouse is small, so I'll handle it myself.
Okay, and I think place a marker storage on the foundation. That's this guy.
No good storehouse is truly complete without a porter. You should assign someone to manage our village's resources.
Okay. So now we gotta assign someone. Let's right click. I am going to, before we assign anybody, I'm gonna go ahead and do this decoration. I'm gonna add some lighting here. I do remember from playing previously that some of the performance issues that people experience was from adding lighting. So I'm going to try to be careful about how much I add. F. And let's get chair. So storehouse decoration score says it's 14 of 35. Structural score is 52 out of 45. So let's go ahead and get this decoration score up before we add anybody in here. Okay. We do want to add a door. Nice sturdy door would be nice. Well, that adds some decoration to this. We'll come here. We'll go ahead and add some shutters to the windows. Okay. 22 of 35. What else we got for decoration? A wall shelf. That gave me 1 point. Looking through these to see which one gives the best decoration score. Okay. I do want to be careful with the decoration placements too, because there have been issues where it's caused people from being able to access this stuff. Okay. Yeah, anyways, so we got our decoration score up.
I wonder how the crop
Let's go ahead and see if we can assign anybody, or if I'm gonna need to go ahead and relog the game. Hopefully I don't have to restart the game completely. We'll see though. So, okay. Buildings, not really on it. Storehouse, yes. Okay. Now, Almas usually are merchant, not our porter. Woodcutter? Still no. Alright. So we're assigning a porter. I guess we're doing Alma right now. Retrieve berries from the forager's basket. Okay. Oh man, we got some berries, we got some mushrooms. So shift right click. Alright, and then add it to the market storage. Put the firewood in there too. Okay, and whoa, I'll build a farm market. I thought it was telling me to build a farm. So it says build a farm market stall near the road.
the quiet is
I
nice.
guess we could do that here. Ooh, why is this dude here looking at me? Do we need to talk? Are you bugged? Okay. Must have been bugged or something. Okay. So we'll do that right here. We'll go ahead and build the farm market stall.
first villager we spoke to seemed jovial enough. Perhaps she should run the market stall.
Yeah, it's Alma. So we want to assign her to this? Let's assign Alma to the storehouse. Okay. Okay. Visitors are an integral part of your village's economy. The higher tier and better regarded your village is, the more visitors you will attract. They will spend gold coins in your village if you provide the right things for them. Visitors have various intentions when they visit your village. The more activities you have available for them, like purchasing various goods, patronizing establishments, and finding entertainment, the more gold they'll spend. Visitors will have thoughts about your village that will dictate how likely it is for them to return. With better reviews, you'll attract higher class visitors and earn more. But beware, troublemakers that slip in through the crowd, with the crowd. Okay. So set berries available for sale. Okay. So we come here, we can set the berries that we got available for sale. Right here.
While we wait for the coin to flow in, perhaps we should see to the jetty. With fish on the menu, we could entice even more visitors to our settlement.
Just want to keep enough for the villagers, so we'll do keep, say keep 50. And then we'll set mushrooms for sale. And we'll say keep for right now 10. I don't think we have very much. Let me go get some. I'll say keep 25. Right. I'll gather some and put it in the storage. We can sell lumber. We'll say keep. Is there a way for me to set? Okay, here we go. Shift does 10 at a time. Keep 100. Then planks, we'll sell that, but we want to go ahead and keep 100 of those as well. We'll keep the firewood for right. Let's go ahead and sell firewood as well. And we'll keep 100 of those. Okay. So, yeah, I think still, there's some issues. I'm going to go ahead and relog the game. Let's go ahead and save it. These are from the previous saves here. So I guess this is the current one. I didn't name the file. Let's see. And then I'll relog and see what happens. Okay, so we're back. Let's see if it looks like Thomas wants to speak with us. Before we do that, let's just check and see if. Yes, sweet. Okay. Birthday, you want to go ahead and be our Sawyer. Storehouse. Arma's the merchant. We'll have Ulrich. Now I'm just putting these guys in here right now. But there are certain things that you got to consider when you pick people to work together. So you want to know their needs, their specific characteristics and traits as you go and assign them. And I think actually, since we have Harold, let's go ahead and swap him out with Bertha. Bertha will go ahead and have to be our fisher. So let's go talk to Thomas. Glad that got fixed. It's nighttime, so he might be in bed sleeping. Ah, he is.
Well, this is unexpected and probably temporary.
Okay. Something's happened. We'll need your attention. So our foragers have located some interesting berries outside the town. We think they are safe to eat, but are unsure of what to do with them. Spoke wine. These could make for excellent wine. We could always do with more berries. Add them to the stores. I'm sure nothing could go awry. So we'll do the wine thing. If it's successful, procure your berries. The foragers make some unique wine for all to try. It was delightful. Okay. So our next task is to go over there and start up the lake. We got to get that fixed up. And Magdalena.
A warm meal and a roof over my head. It's not much, but it is enough.
Let's go over there.
Ugh, did you hear that? These peasants' problems never seem to end.
On
Best keep your
occasion,
eye
your
on them.
villagers
They
may have
problems that
requests.
need your attention.
So it says, on occasion, your villagers may have requests of you. To begin these side events, all you need to do is speak with them, which we just got finished on. You will then be presented with 2 to 4 options on how to address the problem. Some may simply require you to pay a resource, while others are challenges and are a little more involved, but may give you greater reward. Okay. So we're here at the fishery. They want me to complete the fishery and improve fishery decorations score. So, okay. I think these walls aren't supposed to look like this, so I'm gonna go ahead and destroy that. That's not damaged, right? Open wood wall. F. Oh. Okay. Okay. So we got that. Now we just need to get the fish storage here and the fishing tool rack. And economy, fishery, fishing tool rack. Let's rotate with R. We'll put that there. Fishing storage. Okay. So now we just need to get the decoration level up, which we can do that. We can do that. Decoration. Okay. All right.
Now to see if this lake can deliver anything edible.
Okay. Says pick up fishing rod. And we get to catch a fish ourselves. Which there's no real mini game to this. You just cast it in, and just like everything else, it just kind of harvests the resource. Harvests the resource.
Well, we have a fishery, but I have better things to do with my time than stand around with a line and a net all day. We should see if we can convince one of these poor souls to move to our village and help catch fish.
We have no more housing for another villager. We'll need to build another house.
You know best, my lord. Perhaps we can use an existing schematic for this hut. You know how I hate to dawdle with the minutiae.
Okay. So it says, when you are looking for inspiration or a quick build, the prefab tab is there to help. From the full build menu, you can select from a list of prefabs to build from. Prefabs allow you to place buildings down in full, furniture included. Okay, so it allows you to place buildings down in full, furniture included. However, you can hold control while placing the place without furniture if you want to do that. If you want a different view for placing things, try pressing P to change to the tactical view. You can build, inspect, and even set waypoints. Alternatively, try scroll wheel to just zoom out a bit. Okay. Okay. So we got a couple fish, and we're gonna try to hire somebody for fishing. I think what I'm going to do is fishery. We'll go ahead and get Bertha in there. I believe in you, Bertha. I believe in you. Okay. So we can get. Let's see. Where do we want this other house at? I think right here actually is a pretty good spot. Yeah, maybe.
I've no complaints. Well, not many. Ahoy! Catch anything good?
I did actually. Okay. And then they still have my saved prefab houses. So we'll go ahead, come here, and fishing jetty, we got that. Library, we'll need that soon.
A quiet day
Small
is a
house.
blessing. Not much happens around here, but that's part of the charm.
And then it's a hit P to get an aerial. And right there, I think is a good spot.
I'll assign someone to the Builder's Lodge, provided our storehouses are stocked. They'll be able to help with the building.
Help with the building? We should just leave all the physical labour to the peasants. I wouldn't want to blister my hands.
How do I get out of tactical view? There, hit P. Okay. So now we can add somebody to the builder's hut, which I believe is over here actually. So let's go ahead and look for recruits. Okay. Recruits. Do we get a list this time? We don't get a list. So building. I think in the storehouse we have Ulrich. village. We kind of need him doing what he's doing and Alma doing what she's doing. Harold, we're going to have to pull you off of Sawyer for a bit. Right click to pull him off. And we'll come over to the Builder's Lodge. We'll put you there. Okay. Okay. Look at Harold go. Let's go ahead and give him a hand. Three. Oh.
It seems we have a candidate for our fishery. Let us see if she is skilled enough to catch my evening supper.
Okay. Oh, now we got the recruit. So you'll need to recruit villagers to help you run your village's economy. Villagers can perform many of the jobs available in your buildings when they are assigned to the job slot. Recruits come at different costs depending on the village type. Higher tier villagers, such as artisans, tradesmen, and nobles, require more coins to recruit than peasants do to their attributes and job access. Okay, I got you. Due to their... Okay. New villagers can be recruited by making them an offer of coins. You decide how much the recruit is worth by setting a coin offer. As you increase your offer, the bar on the left side of the page will begin to fill. The fuller the bar, the higher the percentage chance that the recruit will accept your offer. You can adjust your offer using the arrow buttons, increasing or decreasing the amount in increments of 5 points each time. Offering too little may result in rejection. Available recruits will refresh every 5 minutes, bringing new potential villagers for you to evaluate and recruit. Just gotta have houses for him. So, did he get the rest of his way? Nope. Let's go ahead and get this build up the rest of the way. You probably deserve that break, dude. You've been working pretty hard.
A warm meal and a roof over my head. It's not much, but it is enough.
Okay.
Yeah, how's it going then?
Okay. So that should be finished.
A good day, is it?
So let's go back, get Harold.
A warm meal and a roof over my head. It's not much, but it is enough.
Well, actually, let's go ahead and go to recruits. We got Alice. Who can't do anything.
A good day, is it?
This is dexterity. Harvesting and gathering. Crafting speed and amount. Responsible for selling goods and bonuses from villager interactions. So let's go ahead and negotiate. Cool. And I didn't read that. Sorry about that. You guys can pause it to read it. I forgot to read her little bio. Okay. Now assign her to the fishery. We'll need to assign her to a house too. I'll do the fishery first just in case they take me to the house bit. So we'll go
Just me? Or are the
fishery.
sunsets more beautiful here than anywhere else?
Eartho, sorry. Get Alice in there. They want me to for some reason. Bertha, will put you in as a Sawyer, suppose. Get you back in there. Okay. And then assign Alice to live in a house. Okay. So this is the new house. I'll give you the Alice. And then you'll see her mood pick up now. So, more decorations. Or actually, the house is well decorated already. So her work location is going to add to that happiness value, that mood. So it says go to market storage and add the fish.
Now we can sell mushrooms and fish and earn even more gold. A truly inspired idea to stay here, my lord, if I do say so myself. One must have a purse full of gold to enjoy oneself in a city like Greenwood, and after all.
Right. So I'll set market stall to sell fish.
It seems you've managed to make something of this village.
It shouldn't be long before this village is able to truly take care of itself.
All this work has me tired. With all your improvements to
A warm
Greenwood,
meal and a roof
perhaps you
over
can
my
restore
head.
the tavern.
It's not much,
A
but
warm
it is
meal
enough.
would do wonders.
A good idea, Uncle. Though I don't recall you contributing much.
Exactly. Exactly. He hasn't been contributing anything but opinions and sauciness. Okay. So, recruit Fernando, and recruit Ethel. And it says complete the tavern by building a new cooking pot. So we're gonna need a place for them too. Where's the tavern at? That's it right there, right? Yep. Okay. So we're gonna need a place for them. So I think they put the tavern up where the church was originally. That's pretty wild. We'll put it right here. Land just on presets. See if we can do anything that farmer's house, forager's house. Okay, so we'll just do a default. Small house. B. Okay. Let's get a place for them to stay, then we'll go ahead and hire them on. And hopefully I'll get some help here in a little bit. Where you at, Harold? Alright, we got that finished. Without Harold's help. Don't know where he is. Okay. So we'll go to recruits Fernando and Ethel. Fernando and Ethel. Harvest 20% more from crops. Morale increase for all workers at same time. Okay. I think he was like a lecturer the last time. So we'll get him. Cool. Sweet. Okay. Now, since she has that buff for gathering, I think what I'm going to do. Okay, buildings. We'll go ahead and assign them to the house.
Hey, how's it going then?
But for work, I'm going to take Thomas out and put Ethel in there. Okay. And then for the tavern, we might have to pull Ethel out. Forger, Ethel. It's just Thomas though. Okay. So still some bugs. We're gonna put her back in F Forager. I messed that up. Let's get them into a building. I think, did I not do that? I did that. Okay. Got them in a building. They said to come here and add a cooking pot in here. Complete the tavern by building a cooking pot. Economy. Tavern, cooking pot.
These newcomers are a bit eccentric, but perhaps we can use that to our advantage. We should speak with them.
Speak with me. Okay.
My lord, thank you for inviting me to your village. I would be happy to work any job you require of me. But if I may be so bold, I would prefer to work with the women.
May I ask why?
It is simply a fact of life. The ladies love Fernando, and Fernando works best when he can see their beautiful smiles.
I'll see what I can do. Excellent. The tavern is in great condition and operating at peak productivity. We should expect to see more visitors pass through Greenwood.
Most impressive, my liege. Perhaps now we can move on from this town towards civilization. Greenwood is nice, but I prefer someplace less provincial.
Okay. Says, congratulations, you have completed the scenario. Return to the main menu to continue the journey. Okay. So they actually kick you out this time. Before you can actually continue playing. Which I may have been able to, but we'll take a look at the next stage. So let's see, if we go to new, we can go to kingdom mode. Or do we do, wait, do we go back to tutorial? Because the tutorial you can pick these different things. That's a lot, but they got this one. The bandits have been searching for this artifact, but what is it truly? So maybe we'll do this. Looks like it's going to teach us a little bit about bandits and dealing with them. So we may do that next, see what that is about. But that's going to do it for the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like, please level up this video by hitting that like button, and if you haven't already, please level up the channel by hitting that subscribe. And then until next time, come back and join me again as we